and gentlemen. Holy cow, my mic stuff is all messed up. I forgot to check that out. Goodness gracious. My daughter, I think, was on here messing with some stuff earlier today. So, wow. If my mic's a little loud, please let me know. But here's the deal. NFC Championship. This is episode 363. It is January 25th, 2026. We're the Millie Goats. I'm AK. I think Tex is on his way. Edge is on his way. J-By's in weather timeout, I guess. There's been ice and snow across the country, that sort of thing. This is National Peanut Brittle Day. Let us be the first to wish you and yours. If we're here, you know Tiger Stripes Media is here. Holy smokes. Look. This whole thing, NFC Championship game still going on. If you listen to the podcast, if you're not, we record in front of a live studio audience or live virtual audience. We got people chiming in the comments. Tiger Stripes Media, go follow them. I feel like my mic is super, super loud, or maybe it's just I'm not sure what's going on. But Seahawks, look. Let's get around. I've got the game on right now, so this is going to be hey. We're kind of watching this thing unfold as the game ends. I mean, you got to give credit to Sam Darnold. You have to. But they let them play all game. And I even sent out a tweet earlier. I said, okay, they're going to let them play. And then I dotted it and I said, until the very end, I bet you there's going to be a penalty that's going to be thrown that's going to wipe everything out. And, of course, there was a holding on Durant, I think, number 14 for the Rams. So we've got all kinds of football today. Thank you, Tiger Stripes. I appreciate that. Sorry if I'm a little loud. My stuff got a little jumbled there. But we got people piling in from Twitter, everywhere, all that kind of stuff. So if you're listening to the show, we appreciate it. Like, subscribe, download, all that stuff. We're going to go through and talk about each one of these games. I take notes when I watch the games. I love taking notes. One of my favorite things to do. My mom got me a nice notepad. We've got a berth for the Super Bowl on the line. I mean, Patriots beat the Broncos earlier. Rams losing to the Seahawks currently. Jackson Smith and Jigba was absolutely electric. Sam Darnold had look, I'm a critic of Sam Darnold, but I'm fair. I'll tell you this right now. I'm fair. The dude, what did he throw? 3 touchdowns? Good for him, man. Absolutely good for him. I hate the Seahawks. I got a 49ers flag behind me. This sucks. This game absolutely sucks. Sam Darnold, 25, 36, 346, and 3. Matt Stafford, similar stats, but they got stopped. But I'm telling you, how we doing, Molly? Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm just going to go ahead and preface this. Watching this game has really sucked. My wife was like, hey, who you rooting for? I was like, I'm not rooting for anybody. I hope they both lose. Holy smokes. Sam Darnold almost fumbled right there. Okay, so the Rams are going to get the ball back. This just sucks. But secondly, if you're the Patriots, if you're the NFL, we had Patriots, Broncos. We've got the whole world telling us that, we need domes for all these games. Shut up. We don't need domes for any of this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through the first game, and we're going to recap the second game as it finishes. I know, man. Seattle's just not great. So I'm going to go ahead and put the scores up here. We want to thank our one of our sponsors, Howdy Hats at howdy.hats.inc. She made these beautiful rope hats that we are going to be sending out when the football season ends, because it takes me forever to get these things out because there's just so much going on. Obviously, I was a little late today getting the show, but I was putting stuff together, that whole deal. Yeah, that's right. Legacy Drive for Matt Stafford coming up. 28 seconds. Going to get his team to the Super Bowl. Shout out to howdy.hats.inc on Instagram. Go follow them. And can we just round of applause for this playoffs? I mean, holy smokes. Holy smokes. In the fourth quarter of the 2025 postseason, we have had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks, tied for the most all-time. We've had 6 games with winning points scored in the final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime. So it's just been absolutely incredible to watch these playoffs unfold. I mean, even right now, we got the Rams and Seahawks going at it. We got the Rams and the Seahawks going at it. And it's going to, they got 10 seconds left. So it's pretty much a done deal here. But still, we're going to get a drive for, Matt Stafford's hurt. Of course he is. Edge is here. Edge, how we doing? Can't hear you. He's loaded up. He's in winter mode. Can
you hear me?
Can't hear you. Yeah, I got you. There you go. Whatever you just did.
All right.
Are you laid down with ice down there? What's the situation down there?
Yeah, we're covered pretty heavy in ice and
Really?
a little bit of sleet. Yeah. Maybe like half inch of snow, maybe. Not bad. No trees are falling yet. Nothing near as bad as what's going on in Mississippi. So
Dude, I saw that.
I don't know if you saw that or not. Good gracious.
Yeah. That's some bad stuff. So, but we got 200 some people here tuning in right now to talk some football, dude. So if you are out there and you're stuck in the ice storm, shout out for tuning in with us. I was just talking about how the playoffs have been absolutely electric this year in the NFL. So and in college. I mean, this football's in a good spot. I hate these two teams, but football's in a very good spot. He'll try to get himself.
Yeah, I thought
now they're gonna have a shot at a Hail Mary. You got to be kidding me.
Don't tell me that, dude. God, I just turned the TV over.
Oh, well, hang on. How was he? That was the weirdest inning I've ever seen, dude. Puka Nacua caught it going out of bounds, but they wound the clock. Wow.
Is it 10 seconds left or no? Is it over or what?
I'm watching the replay right now. Sorry, we're listening to this in real time. Puka catches it. Oh, I think he's down in bounds. Ooh, that's tough. That's close. Woo! They've been trying. I thought we were gonna have a shot at a Hail Mary.
They're calling game over. 31-27.
What a game!
Damn it, dude! I wanted the Rams to go.
I did too. I hate the Seahawks so bad.
Of course you do, because they spanked the Niners.
Well, no, I hate him because Sam Darnold's got a super team, and all he's got to do is freaking just turn around and hand the ball off.
Dude, he's an elite quarterback. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's an elite quarterback. Yep. He's so elite. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. So I was just talking about the playoffs. God, it sucks. There you go. Hey, there you go. Tiger Stripe says they got ice and snow and it's cold in South Carolina. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, buddy. Go Tigers.
Okay. Here we go. AFC Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Mike and Mike in the Super Bowl. There you go, Jay Bones. Sean and Sean got beat. Not a good day to be a Sean. We got Mike and Mike. Shout out Golick and Greeny. Maybe they should reunite to do a Super Bowl roast show at the playoffs or in the Super Bowl. I have no interest in watching the Super Bowl. We've already seen this Super Bowl. Wasn't this the Pete Carroll didn't run the ball. Oh, Matt Stafford's hurt, guys. Pete Carroll didn't run the ball. Threw the ball.
How hurt is he, first of all? Like, if you're going to speak on it, speak on it. Is it his back or something?
Man. He's holding his.
It's because he's 40 years old.
Gosh, if McVay would have just kicked the field goal, it would have been fine. So, dang. Well, that game's over. I don't really want to watch that anymore. I have no desire. Actually, you know what? We'll keep the post game in case something funny happens. But we start in Denver. Patriots going to Denver. They beat the Broncos 10-7 in what was a game that most people said, "Hey, we don't want to see football played in this weather." There's a whole bunch of people on the internet that say they want football played in a dome. They think football is not as pure whenever it's played in these conditions, and you don't get to see the best of each team and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking, I will tell you this right now. When I watched that Patriots and Broncos game, I said probably at least a dozen times, look how hard it's snowing. You can't see the field.
Within minutes. Within minutes. I mean, I swear, dude, the grass was green. I got a beer, came back, sat down on the chair, and it was snowing. I was like, what just happened? Like that's moving in right there quickly.
It was ridiculous. And then there was a whole debate going on the internet that they put those fake lines on the screen and everybody got mad. And I agree. I don't know where you stand on the superimposed digital lines on there.
Yeah, well, it's It sucks because the field was, covered in snow, so like it couldn't blend in better. Like usually on grass or turf, it blends in a little bit better and you don't see it. But when it was all covered in snow, it was real pixelated. And then it got caught up in the guys' jerseys and it just looked awkward. It looked like they were sticking the game in the microwave. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it. But then they did it for like 2 plays and they're like, all right, yeah, this looks terrible. So they went back to it's
Well, they
snowing.
probably
Good luck to your lines and call the guys with the backpacks, if you want to see where you're at.
yeah, they had the snow blower or the blower packs out there. Like that was that was awesome. That was the best part of the game, in my opinion. They if I'm sure they probably have somebody on their team that's like, hey, check the internet real quick and see what the vibe is about these fake lines that we put on. And the guy comes back and is like, or the girl is like, you got to take them off. We got to get rid of those immediately.
This is a fail. This is a fail.
They're killing us on Twitter. They're killing us on Instagram. They're killing us everywhere. We can't have these lines. Get them out. Just get them off. So, well, we got. You're right. It was a crazy amount of missed field goals. LeBron's here. How about LeBron?
Yeah, nobody could kick. I mean,
oh,
I think we forget we're, blessed with having Mr. Automatic J-Vi on the show and like how it's, it's an assumption that, once a kicker comes out on the field, he's just going to bang on through. We're moving on to the next play. But dude, when it's back to back to back to back missed field goals, you're like, what are we doing here? I mean, I felt like I was watching Clemson play again like 2 years ago before we got a good kicker,
and you knew the game was going to come down to, like, I was looking at the scoring drives and I'm like, is that it? There was 17 points. There was a touchdown, a field goal, and a touchdown. So it was just funny. So we got people. We got GG's in here. He says, how you guys doing today? We're doing great. We hate the Seahawks. B. McCormick's here. You know that he's here. Happy with your coach, B. McCormick. B. McCormick, Mike McCarthy. Little Mac in there.
Did it just for Aaron Rodgers last year?
GG says, happy Seahawks win. No, dude. No. Forget the Seahawks, dude. Super team. That's all I'm going to say. So I love to write down my notes, and I got to say, Jarrett Stidham, let's go back, talk about the notes. Jarrett Stidham was the best passer in this game, as you can see on the screen here. He outperformed Drake May as far as throwing the football.
On paper.
He had one interception late.
On paper.
Stidham shows up with a cowboy hat on, right? He's got the kind of mullet-looking thing, Yellowstone-looking dude, looking like he's about to throw for 303 touchdowns. Not the case. The first quarter, Broncos go 3 and out. They're a little sputtery on offense, as understandably. Then Hufanga drops a pick on the next play, or the ensuing New England drive. Shout out to the punter in the first half for the Broncos, because he made their job on offense as far as the Patriots go absolutely miserable, because he was pinning them deep all first half long. Then we had a huge bomb in the first quarter from Stidham to Mims. New England tried to disguise their coverage. They had one of the safeties facing inward, and they just left Mims out there on an island with Gonzalez, which is usually good for them. And he absolutely, Stidham, this was before an absolute blizzard, dropped an absolute dime to him. And then they had the Sutton touchdown. New England was averaging 1 yard a play in the first quarter. So they were just getting killed by the field position battle. But it was crazy because it all switched. New England just plotted their way down. Second quarter, Denver goes for it. Now, this is where it changed, right? If you're Sean Payton, do you remember this? They went for it on 4th and 1 in the Patriots red zone.
Yeah.
They don't get it. Yep. They could have kicked the field goal. They run some stupid little bootleg, almost as bad as the 49ers use check option nonsense against the Seahawks. And they go for it on 4th down. Denver doesn't get it. Sean Payton doesn't take the points whenever you get them. And then it's 7-0. And that's kind of where everything changed, because that's pretty much the last success the Denver Broncos had on offense, pretty much. And then we had in the second quarter, 3 minutes left, Jarrett Stidham had the intentional grounding backwards pass debacle. So the second quarter, they started just collapsing on themselves.
Backwards pass, fumble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where he kind of chest passed it, and then they were like, "We're not gonna," I don't know if they reviewed it or what they did, but he threw it and kind of chest passed it, but it actually did travel backwards. Like they say it got tipped, but it still was. I don't know. It was very weird. He got hit so hard going backwards that the ball, people forgot where he actually threw the football from. So, and then New England recovers that, which they should have probably just gotten the scoop and score, but they didn't. And then May does the quarterback draw, scores his first rushing touchdown. And then they both missed field goals. They were trading blows. Both missed. And so that's where we're at. We're at 7-7 going to halftime of that game. James Brown had Uggs on at the halftime show, dude. That was a ridiculous halftime broadcast session where they were all wearing like turtlenecks and stuff. It was hilarious.
Turtlenecks and beanies.
Yeah, turtlenecks, beanies, like not like little turtlenecks, like the ones that they look like cervical collars.
Yeah, straight up and rolled over back down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it looked like they, I don't know, it was ridiculous. So I want to turn this game off so bad because I hate the Seahawks so much.
And they're about to play in your stadium for a Super Bowl.
God, I hate the Seahawks. I hate them. Drake effect snow hit Denver in the second half. Drake effect snow. Then dude, that's exactly what I was about to say. Third quarter starts after we see that Mr. JB with his Uggs on, Turtleneck City. We get a snow game, surprise snow game. I didn't even look at the weather. I had no idea. And then I'm turning on the ball and I just keep telling everybody, look at this, snowing like crazy. Drake May, his legs, absolutely ridiculous. Let's go ahead and say it, call it like it is. They were designed quarterback runs. They were runs whenever there was man coverage. Like he was using his legs exactly when he needed to use them. We had a controversial 4th down and 1 quarterback sneak. In the third quarter. I don't know if you remember that.
No.
Okay. It's one of those tush push situations. They never reviewed it. We never saw anything about it. I think they ended up challenging it. But I said whenever he did it that he never made the line to game. But the hell do I know? So they get that. Otherwise, it would have been a turnover on downs, and that's when they kicked the field goal.
So wait, they didn't show it on replay or nothing?
They did a couple times, but I just remember being like, that didn't look like a first down. No offense to BMO and all the Patriots. Don't get mad at me. My eyeball said, I don't think he got that first down. So it was another one of those Bills things. Like that same thing happened in the Bills game was it last year in the AFC Championship game? Where Josh Allen's half his body's over the line. They're like, nope, ball can't be there. This one, Drake May didn't even get to the line. And they're like, yep, first down. Way to go with consistency, NFL.
Yeah.
Drake May did throw an absolute dime to Mac Hollins on a corner out with like 2 minutes to go. That was legit. And in the third quarter, New England had 13 minutes of time of possession. Like New England went on in the third quarter, New England got the ball and went on a 16-play, like 10-minute drive to open the quarter.
Yeah.
And they just started running the football down Denver's throat. Denver had the ball for less than 2 minutes and only ran 4 plays in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, we had Jarrett Stidham. He threw that interception trying to go down the field. Gonzalez intercepted it. And then to seal the game, we had the bootleg by Drake May beating the defender to the first down marker, and that pretty much sealed the deal. So
ballsy call there.
It was. And I can't look at Sam Darnold's face right now. I'm sorry.
It's the elite quarterback, dude.
This is killing me.
It's
I'm sitting here trying to look. I'm looking for something that's content that I can just be like, okay, what's going on? Did something funny happen? Like we got this guy with his armband on, his red armband over his suit with his white gloves. I don't know what he's doing. Like the Stanley Cup's freaking coming out there. And then all I do is look up and see Sam Darnold's face. I'm like, geez, mother. I'm just Harry. What is his name? Harry from Home Alone. Just cussing under my neck. But anyways, my summary from this game: Broncos, Rams, the Broncos, Patriots. Genius move by Mike Vrabel. He does all the intangible things well, right? He does all the little things like game management. They basically just said, we're going to run the football at you 400 times with our quarterback, with our running backs. Oh, there it is. Seahawks are already favored by 4.5 to win the Super Bowl. I hate that. This is so stupid, dude. Like the one year the Chiefs freaking stink. The Chiefs suck so bad that they can't go rip the hearts out of the Seahawks. The Chiefs only have to be good whenever the freaking 49ers are in the Super Bowl. And the refs got no motive this time. They tried to give Matt Stafford the freaking game. They were throwing flags all over the place for the Rams. They were missing pass interference against, and I hate rooting for the Seahawks. I'm trying to keep a level head and talk about the freaking Patriots and the Broncos, but every time I see his stupid face here, I just want to go off on a freaking tangent and be like, I had to sit there and watch the 49ers get robbed twice because of the effing Chiefs. And the Seahawks get to walk in there and play the shit-ass Patriots who haven't played anybody for an entire year and haven't scored, but golly, dude.
It's because it's about to happen. That's why.
And now I got friends texting me right now saying Darnold has done the unthinkable. Josh, if you're watching this show right now, dude, you're hitting me where it hurts. Damn it. Mother grass, son of a I'm not kidding, dude. I can't look. Look, every year for the past 10 years, it's been some stupid team why can't it be the Falcons that get to the Super Bowl? Why can't it be the freaking Buccaneers that get to the Super Bowl? Why can't it be the freaking somebody? The Cardinals, for crying out loud. The Commanders. It's either the Rams, the Seahawks, or the freaking Eagles. And every time they get there, they win and the Niners lose. And I got to listen to text messages for the next 3 years about this nonsense. Oh, gosh. Anyways, back to the Patriots and the Broncos. There's another commercial about the Seahawks. I had to cut the damn TV off, dude. And now we're talking about non-surgical regeneration. And then every time I look up there, it's like, oh, Seahawks won the NFC. Dude, it's like
Oh, man, let him cook.
Shout out to the Patriots because they wore all whites. And people might think, why'd they do that? We hate the all whites.
Stinks.
No, it was a whiteout. Vrabel probably knew it was going to snow.
They saw the weather and they said it's about to snow, so we're about to go camo.
Give us those Michael Irvins, baby. All white. Drake May's legs, absolute. By the way, did you see his interview?
No.
His interview? Well, I mean, hell, who cares about never mind. Hold on. His interview is talking about people were saying that he was coked up on the sideline at the national title game and all through this. He's like, I'm on camera for 5 hours. If you find somebody that knows cocaine that can go for 5 hours, I want some of that. I was like, man, that's a good answer. That'll shut him up. That'll shut him up, buddy.
He forgot about the time we went to the bathroom at halftime.
Dude, I'm telling you. There's no way. So Drake May was dynamic with his legs. I mean, listen, Drake, dude, the Patriots are going to have to play. They're going to have to play the Chargers, who are top 5 defense. Then they beat the Texans, who are top 5 defense. They just beat the Broncos, who are top 5 defense. Now they get the Seahawks, who are top 5 defense. Damn it, I'm not going to bet against the Patriots. They keep beating all of them.
Yeah.
They're beating all of them. So, goodness gracious. Jessica's here. How's it going, Jessica? Sorry, every time we try to talk about it, I look up. Oh, there it is again, NFC champs. Let's go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, without betting for your heart and how much you despise the Seahawks for the Super Bowl, are you picking the Patriots just because you despise the Seahawks? Or do you think the Seahawks has a better chance to beat the Patriots right now?
No, I think the
number one defense in NFL right now.
I think the Seahawks are the best team. I don't doubt that. I really don't.
Okay.
I'm not denying their talent. There's going to come a time, like there was a few times tonight, where Darnold is on he's been able to put a lid on his Darnolding, but there's still, like when you put your lid on your pasta and it starts boiling and it just starts spilling over the sides a little bit. There have been flashes of he wants to Darnold,
He wants
but
to,
he wants
he's
to Darnold, dude. Like there was one time where he just dropped the snap,
yeah.
right?
Looked away and it fell right on his kneecap.
You broke your leg today. What do you do? Go to the doctor, Jessica. Don't talk to us. We're glad you're here. You're gonna listen to me complain about the damn Seahawks.
Might be why they're listening, because they're getting their leg wrapped right now because they were playing in the snow and ice.
Happening.
Hey, Tex probably broke his back. That's why he's
dude. He's over there. He did the old. I wanted to send him the meme where cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacations. Mule kicked him in the face. I went cross. Mule kicked him in the face again. Eyes went uncrossed. I don't know. He's over there resetting his back with he's gonna be sore, but he's not gonna be able to move.
Friday, KC says, can't believe the Panthers let Darnold walk. I know, one, because he's an elite quarterback, and two, they also let Baker Mayfield walk out of that facility. Like, the Panthers are complete shambles and a bunch of idiots, and that's what happens when you let an owner get too invested with his heart and not his brain.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a slew of players that has been in and out of that facility, and they're like, what are you doing? Are you purposely trying to fail even worse than what you're doing? And for what reason?
I just think he was making moves just to make moves. I swear. So I swear that's what it was. Ninja's here. He was here last night too with me and J Bones going over the Saturday night pick'em show. What's up, Ninja? Welcome back, my friend. At least we don't have Stroud, dude. Oh my gosh, what a debacle. So Peyton blew it. This is my notes. This is my summary of this game. Peyton blew it because he didn't kick that field goal. That was take the points there, man. Take the points. You're about to go up 2 possessions. Like, he's going to get hammered for that. He's 1-3 in the AFC the championship games now. It was. I don't really think Stidham played that bad. The Broncos defense was really good. The Patriots defense was really good.
I'm wondering though, if Bo Nix was there, would the outcome be different? Because that's a good
question.
I feel like if Bo Nix was in there and put up better numbers than what Stidham did today, I feel like we would be talking about the Broncos and the Seahawks right now, not the Patriots.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate that the Broncos, that happened to them.
But at the same time, though, Bo Nix does what Bo Nix does.
True.
Like, he might come out there and just shit the bed too.
But I will say though that Bo Nix, he is really money in the fourth quarter. Like, for whatever reason, the dude has won a lot of games this year in the fourth quarter.
But he has 3 quarters shit the bed.
Yeah.
And puts you in a scenario where you're screwed in the fourth quarter. He's just trying to make it at least a 3-point game.
Yeah. Patriots were gifted their only TD. Yeah, I mean, because Jarrett Stidham did the 2-hand chest pass backwards. I mean, that was like they basically, because I mean, they weren't doing diddly poo. I mean, Drake May has not played that great in the playoffs. Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. I mean, granted, he's played basically the 4 best defenses in a row, but he just has not been that good. But I'll give him this: the dude made plays when he needed to make plays. He ran. I mean, he made plays with his legs. And then there were 2 bad calls that people are going to be yelling about all day tomorrow. They're going to be yelling about all day today, whenever you're listening to this. The backward pass and that first down spot. But I mean, you got 60 minutes to make a play. It's not going to come down to 2 plays. So what also happened is there was a 21-minute possession. Or I don't know how I think the Patriots had the ball for 21 minutes in the second half. They ran the ball 30 times. Yeah, they beat the first, second, and fifth ranked defenses so far. So, I mean, the Seahawks are coming there. The Patriots don't give a rip about that, dude. Who cares? And then they played in 2 straight snow games. So, I mean, come on now. The New England defense, let's give credit to them. They've only given up 28 points this playoffs. That's crazy. So, What else do you have about this game? I don't. It's
No,
if you're Patriots, this is stupid, dude. Like,
I mean, it was a lot of missed field goals. It shouldn't have come down to that. Like we said earlier, it makes you forget what a good kicker does for your team. Or I guess it reminds you. I guess it doesn't make you forget. It reminds you what a good kicker does for your team. The snow game was awesome. It was good to see, as Tex says, football served better cold, and it was good to see a good cold playoff snow game. And I was ready to a hell of a defensive game, but I was ready to sit there and watch these Seahawks, because their defense is ridiculous. They cheat a lot, don't get me wrong, but I was ready to sit there and watch the Rams and Seahawks once I saw that the Patriots were going to pretty much have this in the bag, because nobody could score. Nobody could complete a pass. Nobody could make a field goal. And it was this slow burn game where it's like, all right, we got 3 points. Run the last 2 minutes out of the game. Let's get out of here.
Well, it was one of those things where everybody's complaining like, oh, we needed to see both these teams operate, and the weather shouldn't play a factor. I'm like, dude, if you don't want weather to be a factor, then move football to the spring. Okay?
Yeah.
Move it to March. Move it to, March through July. Like, weather is football and football is weather. Okay? Come on. There you go, Ninja. Grab one. Get you one. Go get you one. Mom says Drake May was 10 of 21 for 86. That's what I'm saying. He's like, look at all of his games. Like, I meant to tabulate up his stats for the playoffs, but they are not great. They're not. So their defense, like, that's who has to get the credit. Demo says he's not a weather quarterback, so not a weather quarterback. Well, he's going to get to play in San Francisco or Santa Clara or whatever, so see what happens there. Where Drake May was actually at the game when the Panthers were in the Super Bowl, 10 years ago or whatever it was? So he was actually watching the game there.
When he was 13 years old.
Yeah, when the Panthers played in it. So, but it's congrats to the Patriots. I thought, like, it just – can we get some other teams that don't suck in the AFC, please? Okay? I mean, come on. Like, this is a joke. It's the Chiefs or the Patriots for the last 15 years. Like, somebody else, we had what was it? One that was the Bengals that made it? I mean, for crying out loud, man. Like, can we get somebody else in the Super Bowl in the AFC, for goodness sakes? Like, come on, guys. It's an absolute joke. How many hidden yards did Drake have? That's a great question. Hidden yards. Damn it, that's a good point. Great point.
Hey, your boy Caleb Williams over there doing DoorDashes now. Did you see that on Instagram?
What, Cam Newton?
Caleb Williams is doing DoorDash now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
It's like for real?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
He's bringing 2 bags of food into some tower in Chicago. Anyways, we'll move.
Dude, here, listen to this, what J-Bo said. Seattle's going to be the home team in the Super Bowl and get the Niners facility. Sam Darnold's Achilles is going to explode at practice, and Drake May is going to win a Super Bowl throwing for 16 yards.
Dang, yo, dude. Dude, there's so many knives in that statement right now. It's like,
well, J-Bo is an Eagles fan. So I know he's not a Seahawks guy either. I know he's not, but that's a great, like, what are they going to do in the Super Bowl this year? Well, all this junk's been coming out the last month. You think those guys are going to want to go play at the practice facility over there where the Niners are?
Yeah, no joke.
I bet you they won't. They'll find a college campus.
I would go rent a soccer field and be like, this is what we're going to do.
I'm telling you, dude.
A rec league soccer field.
All right, let's move to we kind of talk about the Rams Seahawks game. Seahawks win. Was that the final score? 31.
Yeah.
31-27. Wow. So we didn't get diddly poo in the fourth quarter. All that firework, all that firepower to get nothing in the fourth quarter. You see where
the only thing that good happened, and I think it was the fourth quarter, is how J-Va usually bets if there's going to be at least 1 yard
by Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford with 1 yard rushing. Matt Stafford's out there looking like Caleb Williams in the fourth quarter. That old buddy's running down the sideline.
Hey, I bet
stepping.
this is the game. J-Val was like, "No, I'm not taking that bet this time. I'm staying away from it. I guarantee you he didn't bet it." And if J-Val, I know you're probably sitting, over there with the in-laws right now listening in. Go ahead and say you didn't take it because this is the one game that he made it. Oh, he did take it?
Oh, he took it. Oh, he was messaging me about, like, I can't believe,
so he got it finally.
15. Oh, yeah. No, he bet under. He bet under a half yard rushing.
No, he didn't, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
J-Bob bet under a half yard rushing, and Matt Stafford's down there running down the sideline looking like Johnny Manziel. Freaking hilarious.
About to fumble the ball, pump faking it left or right. I don't even know how he's still holding the grip. It gets 2 yards and a first down, and everybody's like, "Oh, he didn't even run." Can you believe it?
He and me and Bimo were in a group message, and he said he went big on the under. He was gonna get this. He was gonna right the ship. Dude, I can't believe that Will Lutz, ironically, missed a snow field goal against the Patriots whenever they made one of the most iconic snow field goals of all time, Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah.
So, but hey, Broncos lose. Don't turn the ball over. Again, 2 turnovers by the Broncos. So, holy smokes. Okay. On to the Rams and the Seahawks. Game was fun. I have to admit, this game was awesome. Let's go down through the notes.
Good, yeah.
First of all, Zach Top, national anthem. That was incredible, dude. That was a good national anthem. That dude could sing. I had no idea he was from Washington. It's weird to hear it. And he's good, dude. I like Zach Top. J-Bob's head has been in a blender ever since he tried to sneak an overbet on the show. You're not kidding, AKC. That dude tried.
Hey, you know what's great about the internet is they always keep receipts. The same way with the audience, dude.
That's how you get a community.
AKC, they ain't letting him down, though.
And I love whenever people just beat a joke and, like, never forget, dude. He's got one on all of us. He has one for every single one of us. I know he does. And we got Ninja here. We got B McCormick here. We got the YouTube crew. BMO's here. We're building ourselves a little community here where we just rip on each other, dude. That's what it's all about. And you get to sit up here and watch me talk football while the Seahawks make the Super Bowl game. And I hate the Seahawks.
That's right. And
First quarter,
hoist up a Lombardi in your home stadium. You just get to
dude. I mean,
deeper and deeper in that cut.
Why not? Every other NFC team sucks. This is the year that hell, I would have loved to seen the Bears there for crying out loud. But nope.
Yeah. Got
to be the Seahawks.
Play the SEC schedule.
Hey, that's what somebody said. They said all that. Did you hear Stidham playing that heavy SEC schedule finally caught up to him? Okay. Hold on. There was another good one there. Hold on. First quarter, Rams, they flamed out on their first drive. That place was rocking. Seattle was rocking, dude. Now I got a bone to pick with Seattle though, because their home field advantage has not been that good the past year or two. And if you're a Seahawks fan, you know that. But they finally came back to life late in the year this year. And that place was rocking. And then we get Rashid Shaheed. Has been an absolute difference maker. Every single big game they won, he did it against the Rams. He had the punt return. He had the kickoff return against the Niners. And then he had a huge play right down the field, bomb in the first quarter. And then you got the Kenneth Walker touchdown. Rams go down. They score a field goal in the first quarter. Kenneth Walker was just gashing the Rams. The Seahawks have figured out Kubiak, who's a hot name commodity. Bills, come get your guy. They've been running outside and counter all day, and these little bend backs that they've been running all freaking playoffs and for the last 2 months, and they've just been cooking it. They do miss Charbonnet though. That other guy, Helani, is just not the dude. And then in the first quarter to end, before Seahawks got a field goal, Jackson Smith and Jigba had that sick one-handed catch going to the sideline.
For the life of me, I can't say his name.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, dude, that he is something. Man.
I just used initials. I'm like, I'm not gonna risk it.
JSN. I think what did he have? Like, hold on. How many, he was
He
had
is legit though.
10 receptions for 153 yards and a touchdown.
Jeez.
Dude, this was a quarterback game, man. Stafford and Darnold put on a show. I have to admit. They both were 25, 22, 35, 36, just both over like 350 yards. Both
All right,
three
finish reading your notes. I wanted a beer.
All right, go ahead. I got you. All right. Second quarter. This is when I sent out they're letting them play tweet. And I was like, okay, because they missed an offensive pass interference that was on in the end zone. I think that was on Seattle. They didn't call it. I'm like, okay, this is great, man. I'm a football guy. Let them play, baby. Let them play. Let's go. And then they missed a face mask in the second quarter on a sack before the Rams had another field goal to get it 10-6. So Matt Stafford got sacked, and they didn't call that face mask on the Seahawks. People forget that was in the second quarter now, so we're 10-6.
That was definitely a face mask, by the way.
Right?
I mean,
so,
dude,
okay, hey, we're letting them play. We're letting them get handsy. I'm cool with that.
Old in age, probably got early signs of osteoporosis. You got to take care of the old guy. His head jerked back. I mean, it wasn't just a face mask. Homeboy got finger deep up in the nose and everything and cranked back.
My neck, if I sleep on the wrong pillow, my neck hurts for a week. Like
it's safe, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I fall asleep on the couch and I'm cricked up on the headrest or the armrest. Curtains for like 3 days. I'm like, shit. I mean, I can't imagine getting my head turned around like a dad blame great horned owl. You know what I'm saying? Just how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Just rip his head around. Looking like Woody on Toy Story whenever he starts talking to Sid, the kid. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Turn your neck around. Hey, that stack of dimes you call a neck, bud? Edge of Southern Heritage wants me to come out. Wants to come out every time.
Jesus
I didn't even read it. I just clicked the button.
Golly.
You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be. Come on. Anyway, so that whole face mask debacle kept points off the match. That could have been a first down. Maybe the Rams get the lead. And then we get Darnold drops the snap in the second quarter, and then it's like 2nd and 30. Rams get the ball back. They go down from their own 13 on like a 12-play drive. Kyron Williams is wide open. Rams are up 13. Oh, here we go. Here's the Hawk fans. Damn it. I knew it was only a matter of time, Edge. Hawk fan for life 88 says, boy, the defense picked a terrible time to play average, 0 pass rush, but gunslinging Sam showed up. Damn it. I have to give him credit. He played well. Sam Darnold played well. But the Seahawks, but hey, Hawk fan, the Seahawks haven't stopped the Rams for the entire year. That's just Sean McVay knows how to cook them. It just has been. It's been, can Sam Darnold cook back? And he did. He did tonight. So with the Rams' terrible clock management at the end of the second half, they gave way too much. I mean, I never thought I'd say those words. They gave too much time for the Rams or for the Seahawks and Sam Darnold. And Darnold went right down the field in 34 seconds, touchdown to JSN. Boom. Here we go. What's the score at halftime there? Oh, it's 17-13 at half. So, yeah, he did. He cooked. I got to give look, man, I'm a 49ers fan. So, I got to sit up here and take it, dude, which I've done I don't know how many times in my life. I've watched the Niners completely poop the bed and lose hilariously on national television while I'm sitting here talking to everybody. Oh, gosh, dude, just makes me sick. But anyways, so we go into the halftime. I didn't take any halftime notes of the crew here. And then the Rams come out. They get a quick stop. Okay, we're at 17-13 or 17-10. What was the score? I forgot. 17-13. Okay. Rams get the stop they want, right? Seahawks get the ball. Boom. What happens on the ensuing punt? Muffed punt. Rams getting just killed. They got killed by the.
That wasn't a muff. I mean, a muff's when you. Well, I guess it was muff. I think he took his eyes off of it because he heard footsteps. And
oh yeah, Well, he dropped one earlier.
He was
That
two
guy.
steps in front of it.
He got
And
benched.
and hey, I hate to say it, but some of the kickers should have been benched from the last game, but even
Well,
Wifey was asking me, like, do you bench a kicker? Do you have a backup kicker? And I'm like, no, not usually.
no, but that's like, but that dude, it hit, and that was it. Like once you can't give the Seahawks crowd that many pops. Like you can't give them that many. And so right after that, boom, we had that muff punt. Right after that, we get the touchdown to Jake Bobo. That was a good throw by Darnold too. That was a really good throw. Oh yeah. He said, I remember. He was here last week. Looks like the 49ers are looking into the EMF thing. Talked about it last week. We were just saying, I mean, are the Seahawks and the Patriots going to want to practice on those practice fields? I mean, I wouldn't. So then this is where it got fun. The third quarter is where it got fun, dude. Like, Stafford was just dealing in the third quarter. So was Darnold. He had that throw to Parkinson. He had the touchdown to Adams. The throw before the touchdown was an absolute dime by Matt Stafford. And then Tariq Woolen got that unsportsmanlike penalty on third down with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. And then they threw the touchdown to Puka.
Got smoked right after that. I mean, that's karma.
Yeah, he went out there and was taunting the whole sideline for the Rams.
Hey, but shout out to the coaches though. Be like, okay, you want to come talk shit? We're about to burn that ass right now. Like that's a good play call. I like it.
Because at that point it was 31-20.
Yeah.
And that was a third down, like a long third down. Like they had just stopped him, like it was about to be over in the third quarter. And Woolen goes down the sideline running his mouth. And then the very next play, there's Puka Nacua, boom. And that was the last touchdown with 2 minutes in the third. 2 minutes left in the third. That's all we got. So, but yeah. So we had the fourth quarter did have some drama because we had, remember the Rams were driving and Parkinson had that huge drop late in the fourth. I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes ago. And then Stafford on 4th and 1 took off running up the middle and got the 4th and 1 conversion. Okay. Yep. And then they go all the way down. There's like 3 or 4 minutes left. And then the Seahawks get a stop on 4th and 4. They run 9 people up to the line of scrimmage, 7 people up the line of scrimmage.
Great play, dude. Great play. It had me fooled.
Don't you get hype whenever you see just a beautiful defensive call?
Yes, absolutely. Like I'm telling you though, like I think I said it out loud to my wife. I said, Stafford better hurry up. They're coming. And next thing I know, like 5 dudes dropped back in coverage. I was like, oh wow. Like
they had 9 in coverage.
Dude, 9. They were glued to everybody. And I was like,
there was not a soul open.
Mm-mm.
So that was a great call by McDonald. I mean, McVay knew it. Like he knew something was up. But
yeah, because he ran down there too. I think he wanted to call timeout, and he's like, I trust Stafford. He should have called it.
I mean, that was a legacy drive for Stafford. I mean, I hear all the time, oh, don't give him the ball back. Don't let him go down the
MVP.
Yeah, MVP. I mean, hey, I know the MVP's over, but I mean, Drake May, he went out there and won the game.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford did not. That's all I'm saying.
Is Stafford done after this?
No, absolutely not.
You don't think he's retiring?
No.
I mean, they said they talked to him earlier, and he's like, I feel like I got a lot of football left. But
dude, Mac Hollins is just a weird.
If I'm him, I'm hanging him up, dude.
Are you?
Yeah, back surgery. What didn't he have elbow surgery too? I'm pretty sure he had like 3 serious surgeries. I know one of them was a back surgery. The other one was like an elbow or hand, and then something like on the foot or leg. And I was like, dude, enjoy the couch after this.
No,
now your wife's done with your podcast, so you don't have all that noise in the background.
He could probably go do TV too.
Oh, I'm sure he would. Yeah, those big old fake white teeth he's got, and he's from Georgia. Yeah,
he and Rex Ryan have to have the same dentist or orthodontist because their teeth look exactly alike.
Is it going to be a battle between him and Kirk Cousins? Who's doing TV first?
I think they're going to sign it. I think they're going to sign it rivaling networks. You know what they're going to do? They're going to start a podcast together, just like Fitz and Witt did. Oh yeah, yeah, yep. So the Seahawks win. That's what we got. 31-27. Man, that sucked. I was actually rooting for the Rams for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's just because I hate the Seahawks so much. But what a game. The Rams almost had 500 yards of offense, dude. Whoa. You've been told Matthew Stafford is your doppelganger and Clayton Kershaw. I should have way better arm than I do. Just what a game. That was a fun game to end it on. So that was the last football game for a couple of weeks, dude. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. So what else you got on these games? I'm done talking about these games. We've recapped them I got a couple more notes here from the Broncos game. This referee, shout out to you, Broncos ref, that showed up in a fur ref stripe fur coat. Like, shout out to you. Somebody said, Kyle Clark on Twitter, can any NFL insiders or super fans ID the swaggy guy who came out with an officiating crew with wearing a fur ref coat? So we got old buddy in Denver just absolutely. I mean, look at this, dude. He's got the NFL hat on. He's got the gloves on. He's got the vertical white and black fur coat stripe. Like, if you can't see this on the podcast, look up swaggy referee at the AFC Championship.
I mean, obviously he wasn't on the field. He wasn't on a sideline judge or nothing. He was just.
What if that's just some dude who just was like, he just put on a fur ref coat and was like, I'm just going to carry around this 3-ring binder that has nothing in it, and put on some DeWalt working gloves.
Just get a badge like, hey, I'm a ref. You know, are you cool?
Got this made up credential, this lanyard. What lanyard has 2 clips on it? Come on now. Everybody knows a lanyard has 1 clip, buddy. You're not fooling anybody. So that is a jacket, though, pal. Good for him.
Beaver Court says the zebra onesie.
What do we do after the Super Bowl? Hey, we talk more sports. We come up with stupid games and lists. We got a new segment.
Olympics. You got Olympics coming up.
Olympics. You got golf. We love golf.
Yep. Hockey.
Well, for some. Hockey's dead for me already because the Rangers suck.
Oh,
and the UFL, dude. We got the UFL.
It's so
March
hard
Madness?
to get behind it. It's hard to get behind the UFL right now, dude.
I know. But you want to laugh? My team, the Defenders, picked them last year before the season started. They lost in the UFL championship. Of course they did, right?
It's whatever team you pick, I'm going against, because I know that.
I feel like you can get access to a lot of stuff. You just wear an NFL Shield hat. Yeah. I mean, who's going to stop this guy?
Yeah.
I might be him for Halloween. Here's the first half comparison for Drake May. Drake May was 7 of 14, 41 passing yards in the first half. Not great. Jarrett Stidham tripled him up, actually. So, shout out to the Patriots defense. Pass yards allowed 102. Opponent third down conversions 4 of 14. Sacks 3, takeaways 2. They have 8 takeaways this postseason. This is the real story. Like, everybody wants to give credit to Drake May and all this stuff. I'm telling you right now, the defense is the story for the Patriots.
I would 100% agree with that. Now, I want to say one other hot take too.
I love it. Let's go.
They always compare the Seahawks defense, whatever they call them. I think it's the dark side now.
Yeah.
To the Legion of Boom. It is night and day difference. You cannot compare it. It's like comparing somebody in today's NBA to Michael Jordan. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Because in the Legion of Boom, you could bring the pain. You could decleat somebody. You could launch at them. You could
you were scared to
purposely
go over the
hit
middle.
them.
Like, you were throwing those dig
absolutely.
routes. You were throwing those dig routes. Like
yeah.
Cam Chancellor would take your face off.
This defense is good. Seattle's defense is really good. Like, they play solid defense, and rarely do they make mistakes and get caught with it. their safeties and their corners love to hold, and they love to knock a receiver off a route. And they're waiting on flags to be thrown, and the refs somehow or another keep flags in their pocket. But it is not at all the Legion of Boom.
No, I like that. That's a good take. It's just shout out to the Patriots defense. That's the real story going. They're aggressive too, man. Like, who have they? Let's see. Kind of want to look up. They haven't given up many points. Like that's crazy. They're in the Super Bowl. If you're a Bills fan, you have got to be sick. Right? Like,
oh yeah.
Like if you're a Bills fan, this is the worst day. It's the worst day of your life. So here we go. They held the Chargers to 3 points. They held the Texans to 16 points, and they held the Broncos. So they've given up 26 points in 3 games. They're averaging 8 points. This Seahawks offense is a little different. So, they haven't played very good offenses. The Chargers offense is terrible. The Texans offense is awful. The Broncos have Jarrett Stidham. So whatever. I don't know. But good for them. Shout out the defense. Robert Kraft's 32 seasons owning the Patriots. The team has won a league-leading 11 conference championships, and he has done so with 3 different quarterback and coach combinations. Still 4 teams that have never made it to a Super Bowl. So Boston, I saw another stat that Boston sports teams have been to like 8 championships across all major sports in like the last 10 years or something.
Yeah, they got it going on.
Oh yeah, good point, Debo. He said Gonzalez versus JSN is going to be it is. Gonzalez is ridiculous, dude. Earlier we had Pat Surtain and Christian Gonzalez going at it, and those are 2 of the best corners in the league. Dude, the Seahawks, man. Can't believe it. Luckiest Super Bowl run ever. Maybe. They just keep winning though. I don't know how. Every time my team gets in this, it's like anyways.
Your team can't make it because
we're not going to make it about the Niners. They lost last. Yeah, they are. They're right. Drake May is the first player in NFL postseason history to be sacked 5 times in 3 different games in a single postseason.
Damn.
Get rid of the ball, dude. Here's the problem with the Patriots going to the Super Bowl against Seattle. I don't think the Patriots wide receivers are nearly the reason the Rams give the Seahawks such a bad time is because they have Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. You got 2 best receivers in the league.
The Patriots don't have that caliber of receiver, so that's going to be a problem for the Patriots. So the Patriots have averaged 18 points per game this postseason, the fewest by any team to make the Super Bowl since the 1979 Rams, who averaged 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How about this? 5 schools have produced a U.S. president and Super Bowl winning quarterback combination. Delaware has Joe Biden and Joe Flacco. Miami of Ohio has, I don't know who Harrison is, and Big Ben. Michigan has Ford and Brady. Stanford has Hoover and Elway and Plunkett. Navy has Carter and Staubach. And if Drake May wins this year, UNC will be the 6th team that has a Super Bowl winning quarterback and a president. James K. Polk and Drake May. How about that?
Oh, Pineville, South Carolina.
Shout out Kendall Baker.
Or North Carolina, sorry. Pineville, North Carolina.
They're going to have to move their left side of the line to the right one and get a new left tackle. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, B. McCormick, I agree. The Pats, this little running game that they're trying to establish now. But I mean, hey, they got the ball in the 3rd quarter, and they ran it right down Denver's throat. And I watched them do the same damn thing to the Texans. They ran it down their throat. They just did. I didn't think they could do it. They did it to the Chargers. They have done it to the top, like 3 of the top 5 defenses. So he said James K. Polk was an underrated president. That's a comment I did not expect to hear. Shout out Stephon Diggs, dude. He watched confetti fall at Arrowhead Stadium, vowed that he would be back. He just had to get it off the Bills to do it. He had to go to another AFC East. Like if you're the Bills in the AFC East, you've got to be sick. You got to be sick. So I just Super Bowl LX. I don't know what number that is. 61? 60. Super Bowl 60?
Yes.
That's 60?
Yeah, L is 50, X is 10.
There you go. Will be the 6th that Chris Collinsworth has called as a broadcaster in the 5th Super Bowl that he will call involving the Patriots. NFL rigged. We should have known. We should have known as a betting favorite that Chris Collinsworth, when he calls Super Bowls, 5 out of the 6 times, the Patriots make.
Or the Chiefs.
Well, I mean, 5 out of the 6 times he's gotten the Patriots. We should have known. B. McCormick, AKC. Rigged. We should have known. Okay. If they only score 10 points against Seattle, they'll lose the Super Bowl. Yeah. Seattle's going to be able to score now. Seattle's going to be able to score. Okay. Anything else on these playoffs and anything else? Because let's salute some other news. Just quick news around the league. And I got some college football stuff too. Everybody shh. Okay, Salute Sports. We're going to talk about some NFL quick hits, and then
will Aaron Rodgers stay on one extra year just because Mike McCarthy's going on?
Wait, what?
Will Aaron Rodgers stay on an extra year just because Mike McCarthy's going?
Get the boys back together. There's so many memes I wanted to make off of this. It was like the Lay's potato chips meme with, they're going to get Randall Cobb back in here. Jordy Nelson's coming back. They're going to trade for Aaron Jones. Like, they're just going to get the whole band back together.
Dude, if he starts doing State Farm commercials again, I'm cutting the TV off.
I saw a tweet that said, I can't take credit for this. It was Bartolo's colonoscopy. Says, going from Tomlin to McCarthy is like pooping your pants and changing your shirt.
That's good.
That's really good, dude. Oh, man. This is such a weird hire, dude. They have, like, identical careers. Honestly, like, their win-losses, their win percentage, their playoff wins. They were in a Super Bowl at the same time, like, and they haven't done anything since. So I don't know. This seems very fishy to me. It's either a ploy to get Aaron Rodgers to stay. I'm not sure. It's just
maybe that is true. Yeah.
They're all going.
Maybe they came to, since Aaron Rodgers now has a coaching body count, they came to him and said, "Who do you want?" He said, "Bring me Mike McCarthy back."
Yeah, I bet to try to get him to come back because they have no plan at quarterback. They're drafting too late to even draft a quarterback.
Yeah.
Did anyone catch the Gatorade colors during the game? I did not. Were there Gatorade colors? But yeah, so the Steelers hired Mike McCarthy, which is odd because you've got Jesse Minter went to the Ravens, so they got themselves a young defensive guy, and everybody thought he was going to be the Steelers guy because they like defense. So just an odd hire in my opinion. So this is a safe hire. This is very safe. But he's not going to be there.
Is it safe? I mean, I don't
I think it's safe because again, he's going to keep him relevant everywhere he goes. He makes the playoffs.
Safe for what, the next 2 years, and then they're bringing somebody else in during the next coaching carousel. What was his contract? A 4-year buyout or what?
I don't know. I just think that this is going to be a very brief tenure, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which is odd for the Steelers. You don't see him do stuff. I think they panicked. I don't know. But he's from Pittsburgh apparently, so that's, but he's not going to be there 20 years. Hell, he'll be 90, won't he?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I give him 2 years. And maybe they just hired him because they were like, "Hey, this round of coaches suck. We got they called, Maru, and Maru said, "Hey, I'm happy at Utah State." So
yep, best offensive line coach in the country.
Let's go ahead and take McCarthy now. We'll give him 2 years, and then Maru will be ready to come take over.
Yep. The Ravens hired Jesse Minter. Giants hired John Harbaugh. Falcons Kevin Stefanski. Dolphins Jeff Hapley. Titans Robert Saleh. So in an age where offense is king, we have got the Ravens going defense, the Giants going a special teams guy, The Dolphins going a defensive guy, and the Titans going a defensive guy. We have, I guess, Mike McCarthy and Stefanski are the only offensive guys, 2 out of the 6.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Well, I guess you could say Vrabel and McDonald are defensive guys, right?
Yeah.
Right? Is the NFL changing? Are we going back to defense? Is that hot? Is that hot?
Maybe. I mean, it's about time defense wins championships. So
it's playing in the championship.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking we had McVay,
look,
Shanahan.
Look at the Super Bowl right now. 2 best defensives are playing in the championship. So
yeah.
Dude, if you're in the coaching carousel and the Giants call you, are you answering that call?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I don't like their GM. I don't like what's his face.
I wouldn't like New York, period. I mean, the media and the fans, and it's cold. Like, no, I'd be like,
they have a lot of pieces though. They got Scatterboo, they got a good left tackle, they got pass rushers. They got
Scatterboo's not gonna be there long.
Well, just all the top defense has been in the playoffs. This is a good exercise because in the NFC we had Shanahan, McVay, and Ben Johnson, and the defensive guy made it, McDonald. In the AFC we had McDermott, who's a defensive guy, Vrabel, who's a defensive guy, Peyton, who's an offensive guy, and D'Amico Ryans, who's a defensive guy. So defense is back, dude.
Love it.
That's what I'm looking right here.
Bring the bounty back, dude.
Let's go. Okay. Also, the Browns, what are you doing? The Cleveland Browns are reportedly a data-driven operation and are requiring head coaching candidates to complete questionnaires, a multi-part essay, a personality test, and an additional homework for Tom Pelissero. Mike McDaniel and Minner both withdrew for consideration. Buddy.
So would I, though. So would I.
Hey, dude.
First of all, I would look at it like this. Okay, it's the Browns. It's the same conversation we just said about the Giants. Like, I'm probably not going to answer that call because, you're in and out of that system. Second of all, you want me to do all this crap? No.
Like, do homework?
Yeah, my resume speaks for myself. Do you want me or not?
Don't Excel sheet my football, dude. Dude, Tex is in here looking like Walter Goggins on his little goggles commercial. He's been sledding so hard.
He's been sledding and out in the snow all day. He brought the goggles with him.
Nice, AKC. Cam Scatterboot. Tex will answer this question for us. He's, by the way, shout out me too. Basketball coach of the year, 6-0. Our average margin of victory was by double digits minimum. We were mowing people down, dude. Kids loved it. We got trophies. Like, there was nothing like it, dude. That was so much fun. There's nothing like getting a bunch of coaching kids and getting them to achieve something. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Thought we lost Tex in the ice storm. Good. Well, apparently his power just went out. But yeah, the Browns, if you don't Microsoft Excel my football, if I walk in there and you ask me to write an essay, like,
and for what though? Like, you look at the Browns data, dude. It's downhill, man. Like,
I need an essay from you telling me you're not going to make a stupid mistake like giving a quarterback that hasn't played in 3 years guaranteed money. Damn it.
Yeah. Let's not pay 5 quarterbacks right now. How about that? How's that data going for you?
So, get out of here. Tex, what do you think about the Browns making football coaches write essays and take questionnaires and do homework? Can't hear you.
You're muted.
Mike. Got your mic, dude.
Maybe you should take the alien goggles off so you can see what the hell you're doing.
We got hundreds of people here with us right now. Come on. We can't hear them.
Maybe they should go for football guys instead of computer guys.
I love that take.
I mean, what are we doing here? We playing computer football? Or are we playing real football?
That's right. Are you playing? Is this a Madden tournament? Are we doing a Madden tournament here?
We're stuck on Madden
here.
I mean,
what are we doing? I don't know. I just look at this and I'm like, they don't want to win on the field. They want to win on paper.
They're addicted to rankings. I bet they love looking at the PFF rankings.
Yep, that's all they're going to do. They're going to be like, all right, PFF guy number 1, that's who we're going to try and get. And they're going to be like, oh, this guy's, they're going to do like Moneyball. They're going to be like, all right, this guy, he's not a wide receiver, but if we put him at center, think about the opportunities there.
Are these guys the college?
Have you seen how fast his hands move backwards whenever he runs?
Have you seen
center.
that Copilot commercial where they're asking the guys, they're asking the computer to weed out who's the fastest? Oh my! I want to come through the screen whenever I see that. If you set up AI and Chat GPT to tell me who's a better football player, you tell me with your eyes, dude. Come on, don't do that. Watch the game. Like I'm sitting there watching that Copilot commercial, like, hey, weed out who does this and who does that. And I'm like, can you not just watch and see that? If a computer picks a guy, he's a narc. That guy's, come on. So, oh, good point, AKC. This guy looks like a guy who would love my path to the championship power rankings, which was a disaster. I am not a candidate for their job. They want rankings. Okay, here's Tex. What do you think about actually fill us in on your ice capades? How's the ice there? How's the snow?
It's been since about 7:30 this morning. Been outside in the snow, the frozen tundra of Lexington, North Carolina. About 18 degrees all day today. Sleet, snow, freezing rain. True football weather. We've been out there. Football on my 4-wheeler. We've been out there football on the sleds.
The Browns would hate it. The Browns would absolutely hate it. They need you to write an essay and tell you what you're going to do on the snow day.
I mean, I would go as far to say, as Denver is no longer a snow football team.
They got it taken. I mean,
they got it taken.
New England's the best snow team in the league right now.
Yeah,
I mean, they took it from Buffalo.
But I love that. Like, everybody out there in that game, by the end of it, was like, you could just see it on their faces. They were like, "This is so much fun." But man, this is really cold.
Yes. Having played in one of those games. Dude, we were at a birthday party this weekend. And it was like in this outdoor barn thing. So it wasn't insulated by any means. And the wind was whipping. And I was in there with my my jogger pants and one of my light App State coats. And I looked at my wife whenever we walked outside and we got in the car after leaving the party. I was like, I used to be able to stand in 0-degree weather and not move for 3 hours and not bat an eye. I was like, now I can't even sit in 35 degrees with the wind blowing without wanting to rent a space.
That brackish life has made you soft.
Dude, I got
all that brackish water blowing over your skin made you soft.
I didn't want any part of that, and I just was laughing. I was like, next time we go to a birthday party, I need you to rub me down in Vaseline, baby.
Dude, I got a picture of me and Sturge snowboarding, and I'm in t-shirts and snow pants, and like with it snowing, like not fake snow, with it snowing. And right now I'm sitting inside my garage. I got a blanket and 2 jackets on, and I'm over here like shivering, like, how much longer is this podcast going to talk about? You know?
It's crazy, dude. Like, you just lose your ability to adapt to it. And it's sad.
I would rather have 100 degrees every day, all day long, than this ice and snow. And once it gets below 52 degrees, I'm not doing it no more.
I will also say going sledding is way harder than it used to be. Went over a couple of jumps today, and I'm like, my back is already starting.
I can't wait for you to try to get out of bed in the morning. And it's
the last one where I wrecked with my 3-year-old. That would hurt.
My favorite part was whenever you went to take off, your acceleration has gone from like 93 to about 22.
Yeah,
he looked like the Roadrunner over there, moving his legs and didn't even move. Yeah,
but I couldn't get those kids to understand what I was saying. I was like, you guys got to stop dragging your legs over this jump. It's like, you can't. If you want to get airborne, you gotta
put yourself in the Cobra before the Scorpion before you
your back all the way, and like get that snow like 3 feet in front of it for maximum velocity. And they were like, "What? Did we do it right? Do we like all these 11, 12, 13-year-old kids out there?" And I'm like, "No, guys, watch me do this.
Let me curl my back."
And then I did it once.
I watched that video probably 10 times.
And they were like, "Wait a minute, we didn't get it on the film."
Text go,
Uncle Uncle E. Show us. He's like, look, I'm gonna curl my back like a high school cheerleader whenever she does a scorpion pose, and I'm gonna go over this jump and hit it full speed, and it's gonna send my feet further over my head. I'm gonna hear every single.
I had to do that twice because they're like, wait a minute, get it on film. I was like, all right, I'll do it one more time. So I did it again, and I couldn't stop myself before I got into the bushes. It was bad.
Well, yeah, because you paralyzed yourself from the waist down for a minute because your feet were beside your ears.
Yep. But I did it though. Those boys all knew this is how it's supposed to look and sound.
I was out shoveling the driveway for an hour and a half in shorts and Columbia jacket. Didn't realize how cold he was. To get inside. Hey, the ninja says 40s, you can start feeling it, buddy. I just have no desire to sit out there anymore. I'm like, I used to do it all the time. It looks like he does work on the side doing extra money. Clemson's NIL fund. Hey, the finalists for the AP Most Valuable Player presented. It's Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Christian McCaffrey, Stafford. Who wins it, guys? Who's the guy?
Easy. No brainer. No brainer. Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, my gosh.
Drake May.
It's got to be Drake May. Matt Stafford had a chance to be MVP Super Bowl, and he ruined it for us. We're going to get to spend 2 weeks talking about it, who the MVP off. Okay? So, shout out CMC for being in there. Rookie of the year. We're not going to go over this. Let's get into college football, Edge.
Let's do it.
Dabo Swinney.
Yeah, man.
Reacts to the alleged tampering involving Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding.
It's not alleged. It happened.
And linebacker Luke Farrelly. Shout out Italian guy. Hey. What it means to the current state of college football. If there are no consequences for tampering, we have no governance. Edge, you're our Clemson guy.
I don't even know where to start. I mean, I've been talking about this forever, but so I think this is twofold. One,
is Dabo get squared in losing it? Is he scared in losing it? That's my question.
No, not at all. I mean, I think he basically came out and said, like, hey, here's what I'm talking about. This is why I didn't want to go to NIL. This is why, I told y'all that if people didn't want to come to Clemson, then we don't want them because of this. And he's pointing the finger saying, this is why I stayed out of the portal for so long. While the old AD and the new AD are both saying, like, you got to start getting in the portal and getting better guys because that's the new modern age of football. So I think, like, that's the hill he's willing to die on, and he's been, basically shunning the portal for so long because it's bad and it's not governed, and there's tampering going on. I also think that he brings up very good points in his press conference, and me and Jay Bow were talking about this the other day about how he says he's not doing this for the kid that's he's obviously the 19-year-old kid's gonna take $1 million, no shit, right?
Yeah.
But the 40-year-old coach that's out there knows that he can dangle $1 million payday in front of a 19-year-old kid to get him to come over is the one that Dabo's got an issue with. And that's the biggest thing is like, the coaches are like, oh, we don't care if you committed. We don't care if you enrolled in school. We don't care that you already started classes and you already started workouts. We're going to dangle this money in front of you and get you to come. Like that's where the line's got to be drawn to saying, hey, this ain't right, and something's got to be done about it. I back Dabo on this 100%, obviously, because, one, he's my coach. And then two, he's 100% right. Like, he knows damn good and well that this Ole Miss coach learned this from who? I wonder who he learned this. Lane Kiffin, yes. Bait these kids with money, get them to come over here. Look at the portal last year from Lane Kiffin and sit there and bait him in. The coach is trying to make a name for himself because Lane's now at LSU, and he's trying to get as many players as he can and say, look what I built over here. This is my legacy. So, of course, he's going to bait them in. And good for Dabo sitting there saying, we're going to take this to the NCAA, and we're also going to sue the pants off of you. And you know what? Fuck Ole Miss and SEC for even trying to do that shit.
What do you think, Tex?
I love that. I mean, I don't even know how it's possible for somebody to be in school taking class at a place and then leave. Because
You
is he
can't.
going to just just finish this semester at Clemson, or is he going to unenroll? And
No, he's
I don't even know what
gone.
he's going to
Yeah,
do.
Like, is he
he's
not
gone.
penalized for that? It used to be like that's
I
the
don't
thing.
know. Like, I don't even know how you does he just enroll in summer classes and he's like, all right, well, I'm here now. And takes a
Well, think
semester
what
off.
Java said too, though. Think about
How's he supposed to
you.
graduate? How's he supposed to graduate?
Let's
Think
let's go ahead and call where
think about
separate.
Forelli going to Ole Miss, and and he's like, "Oh, like you're the guy. You're the guy that got us in trouble. You're the guy that showed the text messages to Coach Ben Boulware, who's also one of the greatest linebackers at Clemson, and decided to rat us out. Like you're the guy. Like who in the right mind would want to show up there and be like, "Hey, yo, coach, yeah, they're texting me right here. Yeah, you can read it. I don't give a shit, but I'm out of here." And then you're gonna go to Ole Miss and face the coaches that you just ratted out on. Like you're asking to get your helmet
Well,
cracked in
the
practice.
thing is like it's what Dabo I guess is saying, and the whole point of this is you shouldn't put that on an 18-year-old kid. They don't know anything. Okay,
No shit.
we're all idiots. Like when we're that age, we're complete
Dude, do
idiots.
you
We
know
don't
how
know.
much we would drink on my
Yeah,
bar tab if I got $1 million payday right there?
like we're expecting this kid to understand the ramifications of 2 perennial programs being at ends and displaying information that's pertinent. He doesn't know. It's not the kid's fault. It's the coach's fault for putting them in those situations. And I'm assuming that's what Dabo's all pissed off about.
Right. It's 100%
Because
right.
you should know better as a like. But again, the SEC has been running this game for decades before anybody else finally got to start paying people.
Yep.
AKC says it's very obvious Dabo doesn't know how to work the portal, so he just leans on saying it's wrong, and that's why he doesn't utilize the time to find someone new. He's trying to
Easy.
dude, he's poking you
Man's,
right in the ribs, dude.
man's gonna have a statue in front of there. What are you talking about?
This whole thing is just
I'm
everybody
not
just stands up there and
I'm
says,
not saying that he
rules.
doesn't know how to work the portal or does know how to work the portal. I mean, we got 6 or 7 guys from the portal this year, it's the most as we ever have since we started this whole NIL deal. All right. So I'm not saying he's finally figured it out or he hasn't. I'm just saying that this is what he's, forever. He took a hard stance saying, if you don't want to come to Clemson, don't come. We don't want you. And we're not going to transfer and all this shit. And then now this happened, and he's finally got something to point his finger back at him to kind of pretty much save his job. In reality, saying because there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there in the Clemson community and throughout college football saying Dabo can't keep up with modern times. It's time for somebody younger that can get it. You're right. I mean, look at Tony Elliott. Dabo trained him. Tony Elliott went to Virginia, got a lot of people in the portal, and did very well this past year. So there's a lot of people sitting there saying, Dabo's great. He built a hell of a program. He got us where we are nationally, in every conversation of every year. But he doesn't have it anymore. So maybe get him somebody else. Now he's standing on top of the hill saying, see what I told you? See what cancer I told you this NIL is going to happen? This is why I didn't want to do it. This is why. And he's trying to save his job right now.
Well, guess what? Everybody's doing that, it doesn't matter because Signetti showed you how to do it. Get the dudes that have been playing for a while.
Get the guys who are 26 years old and should have been graduated 4 years ago.
Signetti was like,
back
you
and
guys
play
can change
college.
these 18-year-olds who have no idea how the world works. I'm going to get the dudes who have been through it, and we're going to go win championships. So that's what they should be doing. Not how it works anymore. Give it the times, Dabo. Commercial jersey patches are officially headed to the NCAA. Which team and company makes the most sense together?
All right. This is going to go south too. Like there needs to be
Blue Chew all over the field. Boise State. Boise State and Blue Chew.
Dude, what team is going to have OnlyFans and all this other crap on their jersey? I mean, what are we doing here?
Dude, because the alcohol and gambling companies have the most
that's what
money,
I'm telling you, dude.
You're
I'm
asking
telling
for
you.
it. You were asking for
They
it.
opened that can of worms, and it's going to be bad.
I mean, they think, oh, this is a great idea. This will generate until somebody's walking around out there. They have to blur out their patch because it's not family friendly on the TV.
That's right.
I mean, I saw somebody put up there that Ball State should be sponsored by Allstate. Just put the B in front of their logo.
I mean, you're gonna have Marlboro and Grizzly Wintergreen, U.S. Tobacco Company on the back. Like, let's see how deep you want to go into this.
There it is.
Well, speaking of Grizzly Wintergreen Edge, got a story about a can of Grizzly Wintergreen. My son was out with a BB gun.
Oh yeah,
trying to shoot some squirrels and stuff, and he comes back in. He's got this can of Grizzly. My wife's like, "What is that?" And he's like, "It's BB's." So the kid he was out with had a Grizzly can for whatever, because his dad dips Grizzly, and they'd stuck all the BBs in the can of Grizzly. But we were worried that he was out there sneaking.
What one of the best cover-ups he's ever said, as fast as he thought it. Yes, that's a great cover-up. It's just BB's, I promise. Well, how'd you get the can of dip? Oh, it's my friend's dad. Yeah, I've used that line 100 times, I promise you.
Yeah.
Oregon State and Buc-ee's. I got one. Colgate toothpaste, sponsor Colgate.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Let's go, dude.
But would Camel Cigarettes sponsor Camel University?
They would sponsor Wake Forest.
Miami Coke.
He said Miami and Coke.
That's a good one.
Oh man,
yeah. Camel Cigarettes is RJR. That's right there in Winston-Salem.
I know, but Campbell University, you got the Campbell already. You remember the old Joe Campbell back in the day?
You're right.
Oh man, we have got to sit down, and I'm going to sit down sometime this week, and that might be one of a segment that we just section off about 20 teams per, and we just try to find the best sponsor. So, it's incredible. So that's going to get out of hand. There's going to be something stupid.
That's what I'm saying. How much money are you willing to take? It's
going to look like Ricky Bobby with the Fig Newton. Like somebody's going to have a Fig Newton sticker on their damn visor.
Dude, in 2 years from now, it's going to look like a NASCAR guy. Like,
I mean, if I'm a player, why can't I be like, hey, I want to market my visor and my helmet? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look at the NASCAR guys. They got 17 sponsors on their thing,
Hims and the U.S. Minute Man.
See, let's go. It's been 10 minutes since we were talking about this, and it's already getting out of hand.
Frosted Flakes, Tony the Tiger, and Clemson. Let's go.
Not at all.
Tiger on there.
Not at all.
Let's go. Ohio State's going to hire Arthur Smith from the Steelers. He's the offensive coordinator. And then James Yoder, said his dad is the founder of FedEx and is worth $10 billion. This is the ultimate NIL funding deal. Arthur Smith, his dad, founder of FedEx, going to be dumping all kinds of money into Ohio State, just like Indiana has Mark Cuban. Now Ohio State has their Mark Cuban.
Texas Tech's got the old guy.
This is what's going to come down to. They're going to try to everybody's going to get their big old billionaires being like, hey, you know what? And then they can sit on the sidelines and treat it just like, pro teams are out, college football teams are in. Kenny Powers. That's what we need to do. Kenny Powers meme.
What team was it that was sending people over to the Saudis? Somebody was sending people over to the Saudis.
What?
Yeah, there was a team a college football team that sent somebody over to the Saudis to try and get NIL money.
That I have no
what
idea.
What team was that? Let me look that up. That's where it starts getting real crazy.
Live Golf?
Yeah, Live 2.0.
I'm just saying foreign investment.
Jack State. There you go. Jack State, Gamecocks. How about KFC chicken? Or they also could be Blue Chew. Gamecocks. That's why UNC is trying to get him. They went to Carolina. There you go. See, it's good. I'm telling you, NFL pro teams are out. College football teams are in. All these billionaires are going to be doing that. Woo. Okay.
Well, it was UNC.
What?
BMO? Come on, dude.
Tampering overseas, BMO? What are you doing?
I thought this was America.
How dare you?
Bill, he's watching Tom Brady and the Patriots succeed. He has to go over to Saudi and play Live Golf.
Next, you're going to go to Venezuela and try to get their oil too. I mean, good Lord, BMO.
Golly, Tar Heels. We should have seen it coming. There you go. Right? Guys, moving away from football. Let's just dip our toes into golf. Just because not really a fan of the American Express tournament. I mean, because football's still going on. But Scottie Scheffler is an absolute freak of nature. Freak show. He won again. It's his first tournament of the year. He's won like 5 of his last 8 tournaments.
First tournament, W.
Oh, my gosh, dude. It's ridiculous. 20 tour title wins, including 4 majors before the age of 30. Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods, Scottie Scheffler.
3 of the greatest.
He's a legend. I got a theory, though. I think he dyes his beard. Tex, look at the screen. Look at this. Look at this hairline here, right where his beard starts from the sideburns.
You know who else dyes their beard and refuses to admit it?
Ryan Day.
Kilgore.
Oh, yeah.
Kilgore, dude. I've asked him 100 times if he was sponsored by Just for Men Beard or something, and he's like, "No, man, no." I was like, Kilgore, you're more gray than I am up high, and you're telling me you got that dark beard low. That ain't happening, dog.
Like, I respect Scotty. But there's a clear. This is like whenever the ocean
faded in a little bit. Faded in. Faded in.
This is like, this is Gulf of America. Meeting the Mississippi. Come on. We see right through you. There's nothing wrong with it. Nobody's saying anything. Hey. Second fewest starts to 20 wins. By the way, Tiger did it 96. You see what he said? Texas quite oddly awfully quiet during the beer dye snippet.
Nope. The carpet, the drapes, and the wallpaper all match.
Dude, he's the second youngest player to reach 20 wins behind Tiger Woods. He surpassed $100 million in earnings.
What movie was it that they Get Him to the Greek? They had the carpet, the shag carpet on the walls too. Yeah, the carpet walls and the drapes all match.
Yep. What a freak
Don't
show.
give him the Jeffrey. Don't give him the Jeffrey.
There you go. So fewest career starts to reach 20 wins by 1960. Tiger Woods did it in 95. That's ridiculous. Like,
that's insane.
I mean, that's stupid. He did it 56 faster than Jack Nicklaus and then Arnold Palmer. Like, Scotty is legitimately one of the best golfers we've ever seen. Like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Shout out this, Tex. There was a dude in the crowd following Scottie Scheffler around in a Darth Vader mask.
Shut up. I always standing behind him too because he knew where the cameras are at.
That's got to be that's got to be one of his friends.
It has to be. Dude, I said it was Lord Helmet because they're doing Spaceballs too. How do we know it's not Lord Helmet?
Yeah.
Darth Vader's out. Spaceballs is in, okay? That's Lord Helmet, buddy. Incredible. Scotty players he's lost to since July. He lost to 2. So within almost the last year, he's only lost to Spawn and Rose, Fleetwood, Henley, and Cantlay, Straka, Noren, Hideki. That's it. He's lost to 8 people in 6 months. There's only been 8 people that have scored better than him in 6 months.
Damn.
Is that not stupid?
Smoking.
Like, is he Tiger-esque, Tex? Is he Tiger adjacent?
I think yeah, I mean, I don't know who else to compare him to nowadays. He's all the best golfers in their prime.
He is. Edge, would you agree?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you just showed the stats, and stats don't lie.
They don't. Also, shout out Craig Berube.
Dude, what the hell happened to him?
For getting his face sawed off.
I mean, at first glance, I thought he was doing one of those hair implants or something. And next thing I know, I was zoomed in. I was like, dude, that's just stitches. Like, dude, what in the world just happened?
That looks like a dude who was trying to do like some plyo boxes or something and missed. So I was trying to think, like, what shape, like, how else would you get something like that?
It's the perfect shape for like a 5-pound weight, though. Like, it's a change. Yes, it is, dude. Look at the red on it too. Like, that is a semicircle.
You think he was doing some skull crushers with like some twist on dumbbell?
I don't know if somebody threw a 5-pound plate.
I mean,
at
he
him or
lit like
something.
it's like the Joker smiling on his face upside down.
Yeah.
Like if you turn his face upside down,
somebody threw something at him and he caught it with his dome. Because I mean, he's
Like-
got a black eye underneath and everything. Like somebody was about to fucking his ass
somebody
up.
caved his face in. Something happened. Like that's what he said. Turkish hair. He's trying to get a hair transplant. So for people who can't see on the podcast, Craig Berube a hockey coach. Does he coach the Leafs? Is he the Leafs coach?
Mhm.
Yeah, Leafs coach. Yeah, it says it right there. There's a picture of him that we're looking at that has a C-shaped gash that goes from his forehead just outside his eyebrows. And it's
Above his
stitched
forehead.
above his eyebrows, on his forehead, stitched across. And it looks like somebody basically cut him with like a X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't know what
somebody took a box cutter and a rusty spoon and just chiseled a frown face literally on the skull and then gave him a black eye. And like even his forehead is red and bruised, you know. So that's why I was like, somebody took a 5-pound plate and just gashed him with it. This one time, damn near tried to kill the man, probably.
It's like he could peel his face down.
And him being a hockey player was like, yeah, it'd be all right.
I'll just stitch it up.
Yeah, just put some glue on it. Send it.
Incredible. I only have one more thing for, I think, what are we hang the banners? Yeah, I think it's hang the banners tonight. So I was going to hang the banner for something. You guys have any hang the banners or no?
No, I got it.
All right. Let me click the music real quick. Hold on. Shh.
You did it! Congratulations!
All right, hang the banners. Here we go. Brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Promo code GHOST20. Go to fourthquarterperformance.com. Get your creatine, protein, BCAA, super greens. Still January. Still got time to get your body right. Okay. I hang the banners to this absolute freakazoid who climbed to the top of some skyscraper somewhere. What's his name? Alex Honnold.
Did he make it?
Yeah. Took him an hour and a half.
I haven't seen it yet, so
well,
you just ruined it for me. But
well, I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, there's a picture of it, dude. I didn't know. What a psychopath. He like, I saw a picture of his house too. Like, he's got this whole climbing wall in his basement. It's crazy.
Yeah. And
But
it's at a 40-degree angle inverted. So that's how nuts he is.
He
Can you
climbed.
imagine the grip strength of him?
Well, what I found interesting is this little, I don't know who this guy is, Mukul Kumar. He said what makes him neurologically extraordinary is that his brain generates far less fear. When neuroscientists studied him using functional MRI, that means whenever they put you in a machine and study your brain whenever things are going on so it can see what's excitatory and what's inhibitory, what parts of your brain are hyperactive or non-active. And they found that his amygdala, which is our fear center, it's where our, like in the limbic system where we process emotions, basically, a remarkably low activation, even when exposed to scary images. So meaning this guy is unflappable. Like, he does not apparently feel fear. I don't know if he's got a small amygdala or if it doesn't act right, but for whatever reason, this guy just has.
I can't help but think that Mama said that the reason alligators are angry is because of medulla oblongata and
Yes,
they ain't
right.
got no toothbrush. Every time you kept saying that, I was like, this is where he's going with it. But
Water
So
boy.
this guy, not a football guy. There is a football guy.
dude, he would be a great football guy. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Oh yeah.
Ice in his veins.
Yeah. He said he's going back. He had no forehead wrinkles. Berube didn't. So it's because
Oh, maybe that's what he was, dude. He had what is that?
Forehead implant?
No, that face surgery where it like lifts your face up.
Gosh. I didn't see that. They blocked that field goal. Wow, I just saw that. Crazy. He said somebody skull crushed Berube's forehead. So almost 2,000 feet, stood on top and took a selfie without any ropes. That made me puke almost. I didn't watch it. I just saw, and I was like, we have to talk about this because that's ridiculous. So does anybody else have a hang?
That's the one thing that would freak me out. Like I think I could climb it and be fine. No ropes would probably be a little weird for me, but Stand at the very top, dude. You're one wind gust away from eating pavement.
Like to get all the way up there and be like, I did it. And then it's like a
Yeah,
bird.
like you get all the way up, and like I would get all the way up, and I'd probably be on all fours. I wouldn't be able to stand up and celebrate like this because you get dizzy, wind blows, you're done. You did all that work for nothing.
You guys got anything else?
No.
I can't find my social media slides, so I left it open last night.
One last thing.
Go ahead.
Snow is dumb. To all these people that live up north,
Unless it's a football game,
ice and snow, dude, y'all can have it. Like I'm ready to go to Florida. I
agree. Actually, I like it here whenever we get it because it's literally gone in like 3 days.
I hope it is.
Yeah. Like for us, it's gone.
Pretty sure it's stuck up here for the next couple weeks. Looking at the forecast.
Tex, you got? Oh gosh, ninjas in the Northeast Ohio for crying out loud, dude. Good luck, dude.
Yeah, you can have it, bro.
Tex, you got anything else? Any final notes on the games or football in general before we go?
No, I mean I'm really, really sad that we're down to our last football game.
This is it.
I'm excited about Olympic hockey coming up. Penguins are looking good. We're probably gonna be in the playoffs this year. Looking really good. So that's all I got.
Olympics. We got Olympics too.
Yep. We got Olympics. We got the waste management coming up in 4 or 5 weeks.
We got to get Hubs or Novak or we got one of the boys back on. We actually need to get Hubs because the Broncos lost and we need his thoughts. He's a Broncos fan.
But I can tell you that I was sitting there on Saturday going, man, I really wish I had some football to watch.
Yeah.
And there was no football on Saturday. Hurts.
Ninja's he's a Blue Jackets fan. Shout out Ninja. Blue Jackets, man. Yeah, they deserve a run. Can I say that after what they had to go through? They deserve a run.
They couldn't do it with Bobrovsky.
Yeah.
He had to leave.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Bobrovsky is just some goaltender, though.
I don't know.
I love hockey. We should talk more hockey when we come. We should do hockey and golf whenever football's over. I love hockey.
We're going to talk a lot about it because it's Olympics.
Tex excited about the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, right?
I'm actually pulling for the Seahawks because that would mean that the 49ers would be the third best team in the league, like we said the whole time at the start of the year.
NFC West would win any other.
The third worst team, third best team.
Not true.
It's true. It literally is true.
No, it's not. Not true. So you don't have the facts to back that up right now. You want to come back with them? You can.
Niners didn't play for the championship. Niners.
They played for the one
third
seed.
best team.
What seed did the Cowboys play for? They were playing for the first overall.
You know what? The Cowboys and Niners are playing at the exact same place this weekend.
We love football.